Hello everybody, it's me again. Today we're going to go over some of the behind the scenes stuff that goes on while I am being the commissioner of the Fantasy League. Basically, I'm going to let you in on some of the secrets on how the sausage is made. You know, right now most of you know that, hey, there's just sausage, but I'm going to show you how it's made. Today I'm going to go over how I keep track of the standings and how I keep all that stuff straight. There's basically everything that I work with in this video and in following videos. You're going to see everything I work with is done through Microsoft Excel. I tend to think that I am kind of an Excel guru. I've been working with that program since like 1997, so I have a lot of experience with it. So that's the program that I use. But I'm gonna let you in on the secrets on how I keep this thing maintained, and we're going to be using you know, most of the stuff I show you is going to be stuff that I've done for season 10 already. I may, you know, revert back to some stuff that I did in season 9 just to give you some retrospect on how I come up with certain things, but most of the stuff is going to be pretty much going to be through you know, what I'm going to be doing in season 10. But it's the monumental season of season 10, so I figure I should show you guys how I do what I do. It's going to be a little bit in depth. Some of you may not get it, and I understand that, but as long as I understand it, sometimes that's a stretch, but as long as you guys can kind of get the gist of what's going on is what my aim is to when I provide these videos for you. So let's get after it. Let's do I'm going to show you how I maintain the standings. You know how, you know, once you win a match, I'm going to show you how I account for you winning that match. So come along for the ride, and we're going to revert back over here to the Microsoft Excel, and I'll show you how things work. So here we go. Alright, well, first thing you see is my computer. I have a excuse me, a folder for season 10 that I've already established, and these are all of the subfolders plus some of the spreadsheets that I have already created, getting ready for season 10. I'm going specifically to the standings, how I do the standings. Okay, so how we're going to do this is, first I'm going to show you the standings page. Okay, let's see if we can get a good shot of that. All right. Okay, basically I'm going to have your red conference. All right, then I'm going to have your blue conference. All right, your team owners and team legends are not filled in right now, but I will show you how I do that real quick. I keep track of every team's total points, and let's say whoever purple 1 is, okay? Whoever purple 1 is, let's just go with the defending champion. Evan, I'm probably going to use you as a guinea pig a lot for this, so stay tuned. Let's just say Evan Coleman is purple 1. Okay. And we'll put him there, and let's say his legend. He always picks Hulk Hogan, so we'll go ahead and put Hulk Hogan here. Alright, and then when you go back to the standings, in the red conference, there he is. Evan Coleman right there, and Hulk Hogan is right there, okay? So, that's how I add your names. So that way I only have to type your names once. You know, that way I don't have to memorize. You know, I only have to memorize it once. But we'll go ahead and back out of this. And then I have a team versus team spreadsheet. Okay, and if you see, I have one for every show. Okay, I have Raw. There's one for NXT, one for NXT UK, Main Event, SmackDown, 205 Live, Takeovers, pay-per-views, the regular pay-per-views, and then the Big 4 pay-per-views, and then I have one for the weekly matchups. Okay, and then I have another sheet here which is going to total all of your show results. Okay, so let's just say in week 1, let's say we'll go right here. Team Purple 2 is going to face Team Purple 1. Okay, so, and let's say during that match, we'll just say Purple 1 wins. Okay, so in Purple 2, I'm going to say they have 0 wins against Purple 1. Alright, 1 loss and 0 ties. Okay, and you'll notice down there, when I put in 1 loss for Purple 2, it gave Purple 1 a win. Alright, so once again, it's just a way for me to show everybody that, you know, that way I only have to type it once. But then when you go to the standings, that number is going to feed into the show records page. Alright, so if you'll notice, for Purple 1, which is right here, Purple 1 has a Raw win. Okay? Alright, and then you'll see Purple 2 has a Raw loss. Okay? And then when you go to the standings, you'll see Purple 1 has a win here, Purple 2 has a loss. Alright, so basically just entering the results for one match, I've already taken care of filling in I've already taken care of filling in 3 spreadsheets just by doing that one thing. Alright, and then you can see when I take it off of here, Purple 2 goes back to having zeros, and then you go back to the standings, everything's back to zeros. But that's pretty much how I keep track of the standings. And another thing that will happen is I will also be keeping track of each team's rank within their conference, because that's how we're going to determine seeds for the postseason tournament. You can see right here I got one set up for all of the red conference teams. I got one set up for all the blue conference teams, and we'll be keeping track of who who's actually the conference #1 seed on the red side and on the blue side. As for all of these videos that I'm going to make, if you have any questions, feel free to feel free to go ahead and post your questions in the comments, and I will answer them as soon as I see them. Alright, so there you go. We have the way I keep track of the standings. It's pretty simple. Basically, all I have to do is enter the results one time, and like I showed you, it's going to be taking care of 3 different spreadsheets. So like I said before, if you have any questions, you can post them in the comments. The next video, I'm going to actually show you, once I score a show, how I enter all of those scores in. That's what we'll be doing in the next video. I'll try to get a video out once a day, if not, maybe every other day. So that way I have these things on record and basically can refer back to them so that I don't forget anything, which I have been prone to do. So hope you guys have a good rest of your Tuesday. Take care, everybody, and we'll see you tomorrow.